Hello, Randa. Are we live yet?
Do you have an ad plan? All right, let us know if you can hear us. Oh, there we are. Hi, guys. Can you hear us? It shows we're live at 7 p.m.
Hi, Julia.
Julia Adams? I can't see that far.
Julie Adams, 34.
Loud and clear. Thank you, Lisa. Welcome, everyone. Let's wait for a few people to get on. We'll say hellos. I know Douglas was on here early. So was Lisa, and so was Uncle Bo. Hi, Randa and Julie.
And Rex Cameron.
Hi, Rex. We didn't want to do an auction tonight because I'm going to be honest with you, getting home from vacation, I just can't do it. Hi, Black Widow. How are you? So we'll let people get on and...
It's going good, Uncle Bo. Let's roll, Tina. Hello.
Is that Amy? I guess I can pull this closer to me. Hi, Kathy. How are you? You know, I walked outside earlier and I said it's warmer outside than it was inside. It's supposed to be 70 on Saturday here in Southern Ohio. I hope it's here to stay, but I know it's not.
It's not. It's not. Ohio weather. Be 70 Saturday, 25 Sunday, 45 Monday.
So I hope everyone has a good start to their week. Jim had a little rough start with having to go back to work. So hi, Betty Boop.
And what do you have, Ellie? Hello.
Oh, Abnormal the Clown. Hello. So, oh, hi, Brenda. How are you?
Not in Florida anymore.
Yeah, not in Florida. We got home Friday. Oh, and Uncle Bo said 70s his way too Saturday. So, hey, Robert's right along. How are you? So what would you do here in Ohio if it was 70 degrees where you live? What would you do in your area? Because I know what we want to do, but what would you do in your area if it was 70 degrees on a weekend day and no rain? Oh, 55 here in Portland. That's not so bad. Tina can live with that. It's better than the 20s.
Hi, Carolyn Lombardo.
Shell Island. Was that for us in Florida? I think so. I put it in my notes. I started a note for next year for Florida because we already reserved Anna Marie Island for at least 5 nights next year because they are booking up a year in advance that we couldn't get a room with a full kitchen. So we had to go back to what we had this year, but it's okay. We can live with that. 72 in West Palm. That would be nice.
Minus 8 degrees Celsius in northern
Ontario, Canada. Yeah, that's chilly. Uncle Bo's going to hang out in the woods on Saturday. I was kind of thinking flea market. What were you think?
Well, there is a live auction.
Oh, but we got a trailer full of stuff, and there's tons of stuff we could go get out of our storage unit.
And there's a ton of stuff over here, and there's a ton of stuff back over here.
That stuff over there and that stuff over there is eBay. It is not flea market worthy because we handpicked it ourselves. Well, you know what, Abnormal the Clown? There isn't one here in Dayton, Ohio. We'd have to go to Cleveland, Akron. We'd have to go where Conkey lives. And Conkey is 3 hours from our home. He did tell us about the Paynesville auctions the end of March. If it works out from us, we will go there then. So maybe we could find the hamburger place when we're there in March. So So, let's talk about this vacation we took.
Hi, Brenda. We met.
No, I said hi to Brenda. I saw Brenda when she came in. So this vacation we took, and the little surprise we got that we could not cruise, it did get me down. But Mr. Jim here is like, come on, we'll make the best of it. And we made the best of it. We had a great time. I think we had more fun on land that we would have had on a cruise ship. We hit every Goodwill we could find, and we hit one that was a honey hole, and we shopped it 2 times.
And we'll go back next year.
Hi, Green to Red. And we will definitely go back next year. I'm thinking on the drive down, make that a stop the night before we get to Bradenton Beach, Anna Marie Island, to stop in that area of Florida. But we went there 2 days. That was, well, one day we spent $80, and the second day we spent $60. And I don't know about your Goodwills, but they have these tags that they now put on their items that they can scan. And they had all of those tags that were red was 50% off. So we went nuts. Hi, Linda. Good to see you. We were talking about the weather getting warm in our area of Ohio on Saturday. I hope yours gets a little warmer for you too in the Worcester area. So the little red tags at this store when things were 50% off, and I really like to deal in a lot of dishware, and I know it's a pain in the butt to ship the dishes and to pack them, but man, we got some good deals. Behind you is our dining room table. Behind the camera, behind what I'm watching is our laptop. Everything that's on the dining room table, I've got pictures of. I've got them in the drafts in our eBay, and I'm ready to push the button to list those items. We set up another table in our back family room. I haven't even touched it.
A 6-foot table.
A 6-foot table. As we were finding items, Jim and I both would make what we call the shell of the ad, and then I'll go back in and tweak it. That way I've got a little bit of what I know what it is, and I don't have to go research it. We researched it right then and there. So now over in the other side, be in front of us,
we got 2 IKEA bags,
2 containers,
2 big containers,
with
not
lids.
the little containers.
They're the big ones.
And they're heavy.
They're full.
We did find 2 game systems.
I've not touched them. We cleaned out the Goodwills. But I do have a question. Do any of you go on vacation and just go thrifting? If you do, I want to know. I want to know if anyone but us does that.
We actually filled the back of the truck up. We could have put more in there, but she don't want to.
I was worried about putting the suitcases in there. It's
we
like,
got them in there. Hey, that Tetris stuff works. Just go play Tetris, and you can learn to load the truck.
So we got home about 9 o'clock Friday night. All we unloaded was our personal stuff. We left everything in the back of the truck. He locked it up, backed it in the driveway, and said, we'll deal with it tomorrow. So on Saturday, well, I started Friday night when we got home. I started pulling all the eBay ads or the eBay sales. I didn't have many because the store was on vacation, and people don't like to buy when you're marked on vacation. But I wanted to get those out Saturday. I wanted to get them to the post office. I wanted to pick up our mail. I knew I had boxes that came that I'd been waiting for since before Christmas. And so we took all those packages and got our stuff. And then what's he do? Let's go to estate sales.
What better things to do on a Friday and Saturday and Sunday?
So we went to estate sales, and I didn't want to go to this one. It's like, oh, it's so far away. We got this to do and that to do. And finally, I'm like, all right, let's go. Man, I'm glad we went. everything's over there, but I cleaned house and I could have bought more. I think I spent about $80 there. How many
She gets so much that she just starts getting overwhelmed and
I
she
get
stops.
overloaded.
She goes, I can't do it no more.
That I got Vera Bradley purses and they all look really good. Good evening, George. He's from the UK. But I want to show you something. The Saturday before we left on vacation, we went to Lima, Ohio. That's where our son, daughter-in-law, and grandkids live. One of the children in their family live, well, two of them live in Lima. We did see them both. But what I was getting a pedicure because the daughter-in-law's a beautician and does nails. I said to Jim, what are you going to do while we're doing this? It'd be about an hour. I said, you remember the Goodwill is just one road over on Allentown Road. He said, yeah, I'm going to Goodwill. So I knew that he bought something at Goodwill because it came up so that we had a sale with a debit card. And so he gets over to Zach and Nicole's house and I'm like, what'd you buy? What'd you buy? So he's telling me this stuff. So when we left there and we were on our way to a basketball game, he shows me this. I've never heard of this. This is called Corning Ware. And I know it's hard to see. There's a glare.
Oh, we've heard of Corning
Ware. Oh, the camera's up there. Corning Ware. It's almost like a metal, but it's glass.
It's porcelain.
And it has this lid, which I have a hard time getting it off, so I'm not going to take it off. It's got a plastic lid. I'm like, what'd you pay for that? I can't remember now, but it was under $5. I got an offer on this today while he was at work. A $50 offer.
It's out of here.
It's going tomorrow. So I think he paid $4.99, $3.99, no more than $5. Today it sold $50.
Hi, Beth Kurtz from Pennsylvania.
This wasn't on. Well, we went on vacation for 2 weeks. It's been on for 3 weeks. But remember, people weren't looking at our store. So now, what else do we do in Florida? What are they going to see on upcoming videos? Do you want to tell them what we did?
Well, we did some exploring.
We did.
We went to some places. Got to keep the suspense up.
No, Dwayne. The Hales were in Egypt. We did drive by their property. We did put a community post on. I know Abnormal the Clown saw it. Saw a picture. Yeah, Uncle Bo, $50 was awesome. I wanted to go to Cedar Keys and have lunch. So we did that. And we wanted to see the dolphin. Well, they were so far out, you couldn't see them a whole lot. Do you see Lisa from Australia? Hi, Lisa. I don't know if we said hi. I know I said hi to George. Hi, Beth. Dwayne, we said hi to him.
It's tomorrow morning there.
Yes. So we went out to Cedar Keys and we had lunch. We couldn't sit out on the patio on the water because the wait was like an hour and a half. So we had to settle for an inside table. But we went out and then on the pier and we could see dolphins, but not close enough to film them. So, so we did get to go out there. Let's see. I got a question. Is anyone interested in seeing what you can buy at estate sales and what kind of deals you can get? I know if you watched one of our videos, we showed you all the stuff that we got for $20 in Florida on our way from one part of Florida to the Bradenton Beach area. All of a sudden you saw a sign, so you know that truck goes this way. It has a mind of its own and it turns on its own. So it went to that sale. And
it's got a driver that knows.
So we scored there for $20. Oh, I wanted to show them something else. What did I do with that? Oh, I see it.
What'd you do now? I don't know what she's getting. Oh. Need to find, well, I know somebody that knows about rocks, but we'd have.
Oh, I didn't want to jump through. They had cameras and stuff. I didn't want to set off security. Can you see this bag? It's got all kinds of stones in it.
Stones in it.
We would like to probably be definitely next Tuesday. We want to have an auction. It's turquoise. Now, when we went to dinner, well, several nights with my stepfather and his friend, she said that her daughter bought a piece about this size for $16 just for one piece. And look at this. I have bags of different stones. Would this be an interest on our auctions? Would people be interested in these? Did you find
Night, George.
Good.
George is going to bed. It's after midnight there.
Oh, wow. Look how pretty that is. And we read this. Something natural pink. My lighting's not good here. Natural pink. Road at night. I don't know what it says on the back. I can't read it. But it's a pretty red. Can you see it? And there's sea glass. Some of it's marked. Well, what does this say? Blue kayanite.
I don't know. I can't read it.
I know it's
I
very
can't read.
small. Get my fingers to work.
You dropped one.
Can you see the blue?
You got some pretty stones. Hi, King George, Flipper, Terry.
I don't know if you can see that. It's so hard to hold. When we do an auction, the camera will be angled different. I don't know what I'm buying when I buy this. So we need to get with our brother-in-law, who was a jeweler for 20, 30 years. And I want to show it all to him. But look at the bag. So
Look at the stats.
he's like, what do you do? And I said, I'm buying them out. So this is the one that says sea foam glass. And it looks like it might have been used for something, or maybe they were making jewelry. I don't know. So that was one of the estate sales when the car went or the truck went that way. And
Good evening, LRG. Yeah, the truck's got a mind of its own. If it didn't, we wouldn't be able to buy all this stuff.
I think that mind is right here.
Where? I didn't do it. The devil made me do it.
We also went to a flea market. But when we first got to Florida, for 5 days, we quarantined.
We quarantined because of the C word.
That C word.
That's why we didn't get to go on the cruise.
Right. Well, we did get a full refund. Every bit of the money has been refunded, including Betty Boop says I would love them. Well, next Tuesday, some of those are going to be in the auction. What was I saying? We quarantined for 5 days.
We quarantined for 5 days.
And then for the next 5, when we were out in public around anyone, if we were on our truck, you didn't see us in a mask. But if we were out around anyone, this is the stats. We're back in Ohio. Florida was for 2 weeks. So, but it was just a bad situation.
Stay, she wouldn't.
But even we paid for internet on the cruise. We paid for water to be in our room, bottled water. They gave us all that back. We even had paid for the insurance on the trip, and they refunded that too. So I've got to say a big thank you to Carnival Cruise Lines.
We'll cruise later, but
Yeah.
we're going to wait for all this idiot stuff to get out of here, because if I've got to do another test, I had the sniffles is all I had.
You had we would consider a cold.
A cold.
Back in the day.
Sinus was draining and I was coughing. That's it.
But by the time we went to Anna Marie Island, because we were seeing my stepfather, we did test negative, so we were good to go. And that way we felt safe to be around him. So, but that's all right. We had a good time. I put sunscreen on to lay in the sun, and what do I forget to do? Put the sunscreen here. So needless to say, I only got 1 day in the sun.
She got burned.
I should know better. I'm a mom. But, I put on my legs, did everything else I needed to do, did 100 on my face, but I forgot my chest. So it's like the second day we just walked on the beach and hung around before we were leaving there. Yeah, Lisa, we were glad to get our money back too, because really that helped pay for that week that we spent then on land that we weren't expecting.
Yeah.
So a year from now, we'll be back in Florida for 2 weeks, at least a week, because we booked the Anna Marie Island. So I have another question about auctions. We have a container over in our storage unit that is filled with old, say hi to Colleen.
Hello, Colleen.
We have a container that's filled with postcards old during war days. And I think that we need to introduce some of those in an auction to see how those will go next Tuesday night.
I've noticed other people doing it, and they go fairly well if there's enough people there.
Conky and Noreen had
a whole 44 in there. 42 now, 44.
Was it this past Saturday?
Yeah.
Get my days and nights mixed up. This past Saturday, I think Conky and Noreen, they had a photo album, but it was all an old photo album.
Yeah.
With all the old pictures, and it did very well. So, and another reason that we did go early tonight, because we know that Guapo is going to be on at 8:00. So we didn't want to be on too long through his auction. So next week, our time will be 7:00. We're going to continue with the 7:00 hour Eastern time.
The clown just said Robbie's supposed to be on at 8:00.
Yeah, I saw that. You know what? Every time we put up a video, every Wednesday, what's Robbie doing? He's live.
Gotta love him.
Absolutely, King George the Flipper Terry. Anyone that can, I don't know how to
I don't know how to do the channels, but if the mods in there know how to do it,
I see Brenda. Hi, Brenda.
You said hi to Brenda.
I did.
She's losing
Boatman. I am losing it. He got home from work and I'm like, I could take a nap. And all I've gotten through was the stuff on this table that you can't see. Boatman, I always wondered where you were located. Now I know you're in Iowa.
Thank you, Douglas. Yeah. Please hit the thumbs up. 49 people in here, and we have 6 thumbs up.
Well, that might not be real time. Your dad was born in Iowa, wasn't he? Des Moines. So that's nice to know where you're from. So anyhow, we're going to do an auction next Tuesday. Anything you want to add?
Hit the thumbs up.
You've already asked them to do that.
And if you're in the chat and haven't subscribed, please subscribe.
Why should they subscribe?
Because all this pretty hair is going pink, even the beard and mustache.
When?
When we hit 10,000 subscribers.
Yeah. Hey, Ian's one mom. I don't know if you were in here when I was showing the stones that I found at an estate sale. So those are going to be up for auction next Tuesday evening at 7:00 Eastern. We're going to come on at 7 because Storage Legends, Guapo,
is on at 8.
Oh, Mary's from Iowa. I didn't know that. I did not know that, Uncle Bo. Woohoo, pink hair, yeah.
Can't wait to see it.
Her daughter-in-law's going to be busy.
I've already had purple hair. I want pink hair now.
All right, so we were talking about what to do in the 70-degree weather on Saturday. I want to set up at the flea market. I want to empty the 16-foot trailer that is out in our driveway. We have a 10 by 30 storage unit, but a lot of that is items that are listed on eBay, items that are listed on Facebook Marketplace, items that need to sell that we need to take to the flea market that are summer items. But I was telling Jim this morning when he left for work at, time do you leave here, 6:30. We have St. Patrick's Day items, all kinds of decorations, things you wear, things you put on your head that we got over a year ago in a pallet, and we sold so much of that stuff.
Mhm.
I said, it's $1 a piece, and it's I sell $1 a piece or 6 for $5. But if you're in the Ohio area, Monroe, Ohio, Treasure Isle Flea Market, that is where we set up at the flea market. We don't do it every weekend. That is called a JOB, and I don't have a J. I have a JOB. It's called eBay in this house and everything else. So yeah, KT Treasures are on Monday, AA's Thursday. We're going to do our auctions Tuesday as we did before vacation, but we're going to start at 7 p.m. So anyways, I want to go to the flea market. I told him Thursday night, we need to go to the storage unit, load up anything that we can that is not eBay or Facebook Marketplace worthy, and get rid of it. Yes, deals with Danny and absolutely awesome stuff. I think I'm saying that right.
Yeah.
Are on Wednesday night, and I think they come on at 7. And isn't regular barbecue guy coming on after them, like at 9 o'clock now on Thursdays? If he is, please let me know. So what are you doing there?
I'm subscribing to King George.
Oh, I thought we were.
No, we wasn't. I'm spelling it wrong.
You know what? I never know what he's doing on this thing. He's on this thing 24/7.
No, that's what got me in trouble the last time.
We put on 2 TVs because I love too much. That's a good idea. Our TV that's in our living room here, it plays our channel. The TV in the back family room plays what we like to watch. Soon, there's a door behind Jim. Good night, Beth. There's a door behind Jim that someday you'll see that room, because when we go live, we'll be in that room, and there'll be monitors down there that we could use in the future to play channels. It's now Brenda and absolutely awesome stuff. And Deals with Danny are Thursday. Tracy Cakes had a thing come up with children. So, kids come first, family first. And then, like she said, there barbecue guys at 9 on Thursday. So I thought I was right. So did you,
I have subscribed to King George Flipper
we
too.
have another.
Got 2. I did it on mine, and I did it on.
And I'll do it on mine when we get off here. My phone's laying over here. I don't have to write it down. I'll remember. He has to write stuff down. Any questions, anyone? Hi, Eric. I don't know if Jim ever answered you, but it was a whirlwind by the time we got through Gainesville. And
I forgot all about it. Then I seen him
early. And so I don't know if he let you know. I know it's going to be a year, but we'll be back there in a year.
We got into Gainesville.
Sheila said she'd like to come, but she's visiting family over here in Ireland. I don't think I can make the flight out there soon enough. Well, we wish you could sometime, but I know it's, hard to fly international.
Yeah. Well, like I was saying, we got to Gainesville, what, 7 o'clock?
It was late.
It was late.
What night was
And we was
that?
only staying there 2 nights.
2 nights. And we left Friday morning
And
at
we
6
left Friday
a.m.
morning, but what was it? Thursday morning we got up and went to Cedar Keys.
Oh, we had an estate sale before we went to Cedar Keys.
Of course.
I know, another year unless we pull a quick trip. Hi, Patty. I got some questions about that website, but I'll get with you once I can think. Are we going to any more NASCAR races, Jim? Green to Red wants to know.
What, next month? Because it is the first.
It's Bristol, baby.
Bristol, baby. Dirt race. And this time I'm staying for it.
And last year we missed the dirt races because we had to come home due to a family situation. And again, family comes first. So it rained through both races. We couldn't stay on Monday because I didn't want Jim to ask for an extra day off work because I knew he was needing to be off work for a family thing.
Treasure Isles, Uncle Bo.
What?
The flea market, Treasure Isles.
Oh, Treasure Isles. What did I call it?
Well, good no way deal.
I thought I called it Treasure Isles. It used to be Turtle Creek, and then they changed the names. So Green to Red, do you go to Bristol? Eric needs a wrench. Jim, do you know how to do that? There, looky there. Type again, Eric. Type again.
Should be wrenched.
Why don't I see Douglas's wrench? Do I? Oh, they have over
Over
here.
here they've got wrench.
I can't see it here,
I
but
thought I made Eric a wrench the last time
I don't know.
Let me do that.
Type something, Eric. You should have one.
You should have one
All
now.
right, so I wanted to know,
You are wrenched.
Green to Red, do you go to many races? I know that we probably talked on videos and chats and all that stuff. New Hampshire Motor Speedway. You know, if I could get to New Hampshire, Brenda, I'd also got to go see my brother in Massachusetts. Hello, full-time reseller. Hi, Penny. Paige, I see a Paige. Hi, Paige.
And full-time reseller.
Oh, they do storages also. I'm reading up there.
Hi,
they go to
Anthony.
Dover. Where's the other short track that you want to go to?
Which one?
I don't know.
West Virginia, Martinsville.
I think it was Virginia.
I want to go to Martinsville. and we'll go to what's in West Virginia.
I don't know.
Is that Martinsville? I don't know. Too many of them.
Not Danny, I'm the wife. Hi, wife. Yeah, we do like NASCAR. I'm from a racing family. I have an uncle that used to drive race hydroplane boats back in the day when I was yay high. And my family over in Indiana is into the sprint car scene.
If you're into sprint cars and know any of the Whiteds.
Yeah, I don't see Joyce in here tonight. So
no cousin Joyce in here?
Storage locker for $2,300. Am I reading that right? Where did I just read that at? King George Flipper Terry.
You know what? I want you to call this lady and tell her when I see something, there's one going off next week that I'm watching that I may break the bank on. I don't care if the bills get paid.
The bills get paid before anything. Don't listen to him.
But there's two items in there that are on eBay for almost $4,000 for the both of them.
Yeah, share your links, guys. If you got a link to share, help out. Share the links.
If anybody knows how to share link, I don't know. I will learn
Douglas.
next time.
Thank you, Douglas. Yes, we got 100% refund. Even the items that we pre-ordered, like the internet on the cruise, because we couldn't have been there without internet. We wanted to go live for you guys.
We were going to go live on the main deck.
We probably should have went live for a motel, but we ran all day long. And by the time we got to the room, I was exhausted. They refunded us for the internet. They refunded us for the 4 cases of water that I prepaid for. They even gave us back the insurance money. And hats off to Carnival Cruise Lines.
Yes.
Hats off to them.
We're gonna pull that one up. Pin message.
Well, you saw driving on the beach, Karen. The video tomorrow is going to be Florida. And I might slip an extra one in there.
And we need to sell a lot and don't know where to go sell it.
Who said that?
Hey, Frank.
Who needs this?
It was up here somewhere. It's
Well, you
probably
can look on yours.
well, I don't know where you at, Paige. Yeah, what state?
Do you sell online, Paige? My foot's going to sleep. We take stuff. Still in the hospital. Doctor said he gives him. What are you talking to? Who?
Danny's still in the hospital.
Oh,
that's Danny's wife on there.
Oh, guys,
Danny's still sick. Prayers go
everyone,
out to everybody. Prayers for Danny.
Prayers. The power of prayer.
There's all kinds of stories where prayers has helped people, and
it lifts them up. They feel it.
They're in Jonesboro, Tennessee.
Do you have a flea market in your area that you can set up for a day? Or do you also sell online, Paige? That's where I started selling online. And it's been over 2.5 years now. It was a learning curve. I'm getting there 2.5 years later. But I sell on eBay. I tried to do more avenues with the eBay, but me being the only one that lists online, I couldn't do more than one. It was too much for me to handle. But the things that aren't worth a whole lot and you don't want to do eBay, we'll do one day, one weekend, Saturday or Sunday. I'll say, pick your day. Our flea market is 40 minutes from here? We're right off of I-75, almost to Cincinnati. So we go down to Monroe, Ohio. And we set up, we take 4 booths. And they raised the price. I think it's now $22 a booth. It used to be 20. Before that, it was 15. I don't remember. They charge a lot down there, she said. We take 4. So we pay probably $85 to $90 for those 4. But you'd be surprised that you sell this stuff for little money, and it gets to the point that we sell things for $1 a piece. It just is like this. It flies. You just start yelling, dollar sale, just like you see on the videos of all of the people that buy storage units in California that do the flea markets. Do you remember watching Treasure Hunting with Jeebus when they did the flea markets in California? They would go home with nothing. They would clear it out. Everything would be gone. So, even if you have to drive 30 minutes to an hour to get a better place to sell it, it might be well worth your time. But, we also, summer's coming, spring's coming. We also go to our camper at Lake Erie. And that new camper, it's March. You were at Jeebus's garage sale, King George or Terry. The next one, we want to be there. But anyways, our new camper, it's March. Guess what? It's time to get that on the lot up there. So we're hoping the weekend after this, we can go up and see. We have to get all the bricks and stuff from the old camper moved, and then set up with the campground to pull our old camper off the lot, work with the dealership so they can get our new camper on. And we want them to do it either a Friday or Saturday, even if Jim has to take a day off work, get the new one on. So then there's time that we want to spend up there. But I think what we're going to do up there, once we can get the boat in the water,
That'll be the
And
hard part.
take video,
Hopefully it don't
take
sink.
videos. Well, it better not sink. You better put insurance on it first. Let me tell you that.
I thought we had insurance.
Why it sat on land.
And Dwayne asked a minute ago, Beth, my baby girl's birthday is next month. Can you make a Paw Patrol bag?
I think I have one made. I can't make anything because I sold all my fabric. You entertain them.
And she's going to run and check.
I know exactly where they're at.
That's good. She had to get up, her foot's asleep. We're sitting on steel stools, so. Boy. What? Uh-oh. Hey, Silver Wheels, Patriot. How you doing tonight? Yeah. Well, if everybody goes in to search on YouTube and puts King George Flipper Terry, it'll come up. And do it that way. That's the only way I know to do it, huh?
What's that? Looking for King George Flipper Terry? I had made one at one time. I don't have a Paw Patrol, and I don't have any fabric left. I sold it all on eBay. It'd been how many years since I've done craft shows? Huh?
Huh?
How long has it been since COVID hit? So it's been over 2 years since I did craft shows.
Uh-oh, there's my son.
Oh,
hey, Frank.
The younger Hudsons.
They're working tonight. He asked me last night if I was busy tonight. I didn't really know because we was talking about this, and he wanted me to help him move the stuff, more stuff out of.
Oh, but he said the younger Hudson is working. Does that mean our Amelia's listening? Amelia's going to be 2 years old in April. Was it Dwayne that asked about the purse?
Yes.
You can email me and I can give you a list of what I have left. I know I have Pokemon. I don't think that's probably what you want. Those bags are awesome. And I loved it when the little girls got them. They'd come back the next year and carry it in just to see us. Oh, thank you for the $2, Silver Wheels Patriot. And I don't know if you heard, Silver Wheels. We came on early because we know that Guapo goes on at 8. We will do an auction next week. We're not going to try to overlap too much because I know people like to go over there too. So next week we will have an auction. We're going to have a lot of different stuff. Hello, young Frank and Amelia. We better get Rebecca in there too. That's your clone, Frank.
Who, me?
Yeah.
There's 2 of me?
There's 2 of him.
Oh my God, we're all in trouble. We're definitely in trouble.
Anything else you have to add?
I don't know. Well, we've got the thrifting. Well, I didn't see anything about people wanting, the estate sales. There's quite a bit of them this weekend.
Oh, King George, thank you. Yes, make sure that we get a meet. We'll have to make contact and let you know that we're coming, or you message us. I'm hoping it's at their new house. Can't wait to see it. I don't think they'll have neighborhood or neighbor problem then. It sounds like because they're out and that they'll have septic.
Oh, cool. Dwayne's in Franklin.
Oh my gosh. What a small world.
He's gonna come down to the flea market, and maybe you'll get to meet Uncle Bo and his lovely wife.
We have good friends in Franklin.
Yeah,
Matter of fact, they went on the cruise.
they got to go on the cruise.
They got to go. And they flew. And when they got home, and I don't know what it was from, but one of them got the C word. So say prayers for our friends and keep them healthy. Let's Roll Tina likes the stories that old postcards can tell. And she likes seeing estate sales. I'll get those postcards out for next Tuesday night. And I've got a bunch of old stuff. It's going to take many a times to get through everything that I have. But I watched Harry Tornado. They don't do estate sales, but they went to one.
And he scored big time.
And they did very well. He said he doesn't know why he doesn't do estate sales. And they were there at the opening of it. And they were like number 5 and 6 in line to get in to see the stuff. And he got all kinds of electronics. And he got a camera and got home and he forgot to open it and check the box. Everything was there but the camera. But when
you're doing stuff like that, you have to check.
Yes, but when in doubt, part it out.
That's right.
It's like them beaters to the stand mixer.
All right, Sheila. We'll see you next Tuesday, hopefully.
It was almost 1 a.m. Oh my gosh.
Feels like that here, but it's only 7:46.
I know about a pumpkin at midnight. I'm a pumpkin at 9 o'clock at night. What are you talking about? And Lisa would like to see estate sale videos. Mm-hmm. So we'll ask permission to do that. If not, we'll show you what we found. But yeah, and one of the videos that's already out from Florida, we showed a little bit that we got at an estate sale that we only paid $20 for.
Is that one already out? Or is that going out this week?
Oh, Dwayne was the one that walked us through the liquidation. I know who you are, Dwayne.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. You were on the bicycle.
Okay. I didn't recognize the name, but yeah.
Gates measure. I'm a newbie here. I was subscribed. I just subscribed. Oh, thank you. Interesting to see what you have to auction. Well, thank you. Check out our videos. I tell you what, at the beginning, you look back at some videos and I'm like, oh gosh, but you leave them up. If you look at the beginning ones, I cringe. King George Flipper Terry, I use Video Shop. It's a free app. And the app that I use for my thumbnail, I use InShot, INSHOT. So Video Shop and InShop, those are two things that I use. And I've got, you can't see it there. I've got a square, it's hard to see, on my phone.
You got that
right there. Everything I use, and I know it's hard to see. Yes, and share Terry's, what are you doing?
Oh.
What are you doing?
I was trying to Gate Master. I'm going to go ahead and subscribe to him.
Oh.
I need to go this way.
You know what? He's so used to. We had laptops that were touchscreen, but because we invested in a gaming laptop, you can't get touchscreen.
Well, you can get touchscreens, but
we wanted a laptop that would do everything. It would do more than we would ever need it to do. And so we invested, it ended up getting another Hewlett Packard, but it has the Ryzen. So I don't know much about computers, but this thing is like that. So, did you find them?
I don't know.
So I was teasing Jim. We're going to go do the flea market Saturday, weather permitting, watching for rain. Right now we're good. I won't do it in the rain. So I said, well, then we'll have to go to an estate sales that are left on Sunday. And do you know the good thing about going to estate sales on the last day? 50% off everything on most of them. But yeah, this last one that we went to, they had a bunch of American Girl dolls, and those were only
30%.
10% off. But everything else was mainly 50% off. Guapo got a haircut. Well, I'll be darned.
We'll have to turn him on later.
Well, we're hoping to get that camper all set up at Lake Erie so we can visit with all of them to do the Paynesville run for Rob, Second Sense.
SecondSenseAuctions.com.
So that we can be there. Noreen and Conky let us know about it last Saturday. What's the other? Jesse. What's Jesse's channel?
Flipping Adventures.
Jesse is? Anyways, Jesse confirmed it. So we're hoping to do the Paynesville auction run. But see, that's a 3.5 hour drive for us. So we go the night before.
Yeah, Flipping Adventures.
Okay.
Adventures.
So we go the night before. And then I would say if we buy a big unit, we'll probably have to stay the night of. But we want to do that. So we want to get our camper set up. We want to do the flea market. There's not enough hours in our weeks. And he works full time.
And I work a 40-hour-a-week job. A very
Clear
boring.
Thrifts. Thank
Clear
you.
thrifts, yeah.
Thank you, Brenda. Sometimes my brain goes like this too quick.
There's just so many of them.
So anything else you have to add? Because I know that people want to go see Guapo's new haircut. We haven't seen Guapo forever.
No, we ain't seen him we've seen him on his lives, but we ain't seen him. We need to.
We haven't seen him in person.
Forever.
What have I missed? We were out delivering canopy chairs. Well, Patty, that means you were out making money.
Moolah.
Patty likes to buy her pallets.
Looking for fishing stuff.
I
got a couple poles is all I got. I
don't know what you have left.
Oh, wait a minute. I got a fishing box the one day.
Didn't you get a fishing box in that pallet that we had a lot of beer signs? The beer wolf was in it. Wasn't it a beer wolf?
Yeah, but it wasn't Pallet.
Oh,
it was a short like, whoa.
All right, I'm thinking Patty and pallets.
Yeah. Oh, God.
That's what happens when I get up at 6:15 in the morning. I got busy working after you left.
Yeah, she went back to sleep.
No, I didn't.
If you got up at 6:15, you went back to sleep. I got up at 10 to 6.
I got up at 6:15. You left at 6:30.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I read for an hour and I got busy at 7:30. So, but I think in a storage unit, you got some fishing stuff that is out in the trailer. It's been too cold to go out there and deal with it.
And it will be it. I don't know where you at, Gate Smasher. Because we will be down at the flea market and all that stuff's going down. It's going bye-bye.
In that storage unit that Jim bought all the electronics, there was a beer sign. It was the first video of the electronics unit that it was the most money we ever spent on a storage unit.
Not the most money we've bid, but the most money we spent.
It was over $800. So that $2,300, hats off to you, Terry. You're going to have to keep us updated. I'm going to be watching your videos to see what you got.
And
their beer sign was a Heilmann's old style light up beer sign. On the back, it said it was from La Crosse, Wisconsin. Guess who lives in La Crosse?
Regular
Troy.
guy barbecue.
Troy.
Troy does.
Yes. Hi, Debbie F. So that sold while we were away on vacation. Sold for $90. So I probably could have got more out of it, but we sold it for the $89.99. That was the asking price. That's what they paid for it. And did you see him? He's from Buffalo, New York, but he's heading to Florida soon. How many fishing items did your dad have when they did his estate sale?
Too darn many. He probably had 1,000 fishing poles.
The outside wall
Down the garage. It went down the garage, across the fence, because we did the front yard first, then we went to the backyard after we got all the fishing poles sold.
It was lined up. There was hundreds of fishing poles.
There was over 1,000. And, you know, they grab a big handful because they'd have been there. They'd have still been there.
Well, recently we got some new fishing poles in a storage unit, but I think that you're going to keep those for perch fishing at the lake, correct?
Yeah, probably switch out some.
We need to switch out some poles that we've had for quite a few years. But the walleye poles that have the counters on them, you don't find them very often in storage units.
No, not down here. Now, if we was getting stuff up there by the lake.
So we really got hooked on these estate sales, and I'm really thinking, you're never late. You're here, Amy Lynn's Journey.
Are we subscribed to Eric? I think we are.
I'll write a note. I better write notes. He said to me the other night, he said, we ought to pick a weekend, look at an area, take off to that area, go to the estate sales.
Just to film it. And film it.
I said, well, we have a place to stay in our camper at Lake Erie. We're in the Oak Harbor area.
We can go to Toledo, Sandusky,
Fremont, past Sandusky. We've been to the garage sales in Perrysburg. That's where we got the bubble gum machine that I said, oh my gosh, what's that going to cost us? He said $10. I said, pay the lady. Let's get out of here.
But, and if y'all, and the app I use is estatesales.net. It is an app, and it goes throughout.
It's the whole country. Some places don't use it.
Yeah, you know, if y'all want to use it. I mean,
you need to read that comment because you'll really enjoy that one. Had to build a building for our fishing stuff.
I don't know where Dad kept it all.
It was in that garage, and if you would have known it, you would have got quite a bit of it. Stuff that you would have wanted.
Yeah.
So
there was a lot of stuff that disappeared that I was mad about, but that's spilt milk. And
Amy Lynn, where are you located at? Jim, do we have any? You're in Toledo. Let me write down. Send me a message. When we go to the storage unit, I'll look, and we are going to be up there because we have to do a walkthrough on our new travel trailer, and that is in the Sylvania area. And you need a baby gate.
No, that's in the Toledo area.
Toledo, I'm sorry, but Toledo, Sylvania, whatever.
No, Sylvania's over here. Toledo's here.
We can get to Toledo from Sylvania. We can get to Toledo from Oak Harbor.
It's close. Yeah, it's closer than Sylvania.
Okay. I'm writing a note because there's all kinds of stuff in our storage unit, and I don't know what we have left. We could very well have a baby gate.
We've had them.
And
I don't know if
I don't know what's left over there, and we'll get over there later than
and it
Thursday.
may be out here in
the trailer. If we have one,
we will set it aside.
We'll set it aside for you.
And we'll let you know that when we're coming up there.
So we can get it to you.
And we'll just give it to you.
her Lisa's has Down syndrome and she's 8 years old. You know what? They are such loving children. You can get to Toledo from anywhere. That's absolutely right. Oh, Lisa said hers climbs over.
Do what?
Lisa says her little let's see. She climbs over, since she started walking.
Hey, my kids was climbing over everything when they started walking.
Yeah. Well.
Some of them still do. Instead of going around, they climb over the couch.
Wow. All right. Well, I know that Guapo's coming on. How many do we have in here?
We have 48
wow,
in here.
Thank you, guys. All we do is ramble.
Yes, we got 48, 64 thumbs up. Whoa, somebody gave us double thumbs up. No thumbs down.
That's awesome.
Which we love the thumbs down anyway, because they still tell YouTube you're watching.
You know, it's Gate Smasher, right?
Gate Masher.
Jim would have been very close to retiring.
Actually, I'd probably been able to retire this year because of the overtime that I worked.
For all the hours that he worked at General Motors.
And I'd have probably put in some more overtime and, you know.
So we're hoping within 5 years, that's the plan, 5 years, that he's full-time reseller with me and home. I'm used to him being home when he'd be laid off and stuff. So good night, Lisa. We're going to be getting out of here too. They like our rambling. Yeah, that's what we do is ramble.
You ramble? I don't. I just talk my mind. What little over there is.
I laugh because he is so funny. And I'm like,
hi, Bugs Adventure.
I said, if I could record half of what you do off the camera, they would just die laughing.
And we can put that on, what's that, on TikTok?
Yeah, but I'm not carrying a camera with me full time. Aw, we love you, Several Words Patriot. You guys all got to come back next Tuesday. And I don't know if you heard, Brenda, that we've got every penny back that we spent on that cruise. It's been given back to us, so that is good. Now we're looking forward to next year, and there's no cruise next year. Done for a while.
Done until they get rid of all the implements that you got to get.
Amy Lynn's Journey. Email me, AdventuresWithTheHudsons@gmail.com. Very easy. Our name at gmail.com. AdventuresWithTheHudsons@gmail.com. All right, so I think it's time to get going.
Master, we'll see you next week. Everybody else, we'll see you next week. There'll be a video tomorrow night. She's still working on it, but there will be one.
It's almost ready. I just got to come up with a thumbnail. That's the hardest part for me is the thumbnails. I'm going to say it, I suck at thumbnails. All right, love you all. Thanks for coming. Let's go see Guapo's new haircut. And we're going to see you next Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. And if anyone's in the Ohio area and it's not raining Saturday, we will be down at the flea market in Monroe. And it's called Treasure Isle, right?
Just come in, look for, well, everybody knows my little blue truck. That's my little one.
If you see someone with 4 booths, a trailer, and a blue truck, you'll know it's us, and you'll know it's us anyway. So we'll see you later, and we'll see you in a week. Love you all.
Later.